Hey everyone, RJ here with CV Tech, and today I'm going to do a speed test comparison between the new Mobile G3 and the Honor 7X. Both of these phones here are really solid devices. They're both equally priced at around $200, and these phones here are just really nice side by side here. You got a 5.7 inch display here, I think a 5.93 here on the Honor 7X, and they're both 18:9 aspect ratio. So let's go ahead and get in with this here. Let's go ahead and power these phones on here at the same time. In 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, so we got Honor there, we got NUU there. We're going to see which one powers up first here. Now, both of these phones here, I like them both about equally. They're both solid devices. They both work very well. And they're similarly priced. The processors, the ROM, RAM, they're sort of close. So that's why I think this would be a really good comparison, speed test comparison video here. So we're going to check everything out here and see what happens. So the Honor came on first, and we're still waiting for the NUU device to power on. So considerable a bit slower there on the NUU device, the NUU G3, and there we go there, it's powered on and ready to go. Okay, so both phones now are on the home screen. Let's go ahead and check out the fingerprint scanner here. Both these devices are both here on the rear. As you can see, let's go ahead and press the button at the same time in 3, 2, 1, now. And no doubt it is the Honor 7X. You really can't beat Huawei's fingerprint scanners. They are like super fast and they work super good. No slouch here on the new Mobile G3 either. Do that one more time in 3, 2, 1, now. On, and there is the NUU. So yeah, you can see it's just considerable faster here. As soon as you touch the Huawei or the Honor, it powers on, and this right here, pressing it now, it vibrates in about a second and a half delay. And so yeah, you can see there it's a little bit slower there on this device. Let's go ahead and check out here. There's nothing in the background. Nothing in the background there. Everything has been cleared. Caching has been clear. Everything is ready to roll. Let's go ahead and go over here to our testing screen here. Let's go into CPU-Z first. Let's go ahead and find it here, and we'll look right here. So look at both of these phones here. As you'll see on the new Mobile G3, you have the 2.39 gigahertz MediaTek MT6757 octa-core processor. It is the Helio P25 processor with a Mali T880 GPU. Has a 5-inch display. It's a 5.7 inch display, 1440 by 720, 320 pixels per inch. Has 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of ROM with 52 out of the box. Now on the Honor 7X, we are running the 2.36 gigahertz Kirin 650. I think it's 659 octa-core processor with a Mali T830. Have a 5.93 inch display at 2160 by 1080, 407 pixels per inch with 3 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of ROM with 22.3 out of the box. Now looking at both of these phones here, as far as screens go, unless you're really looking at it, you're not going to be able to tell the difference between this 720p and this 1080p display. Both of them look very solid. They look very good, and honestly, there's no issue with either one of these screens. Some says it's a deal breaker because this has a 720p display, but honestly, this display looks really, really good for 720p. It's very comparable here with this 1080p here on the Honor 7X. Let's go into Geekbench 4, and then this is running Android 7.1.1 and 7.0 here on the Honor. Let's go ahead and look at the history of these, and you'll see right here that the single core score on the NUU G3 is 836, multi-core score 3309, and on the Honor 7X is 917 single core score and 3583. So not a huge difference here on Geekbench scores. Let's go ahead and go back home here. We'll go into NUU benchmark and see what I ran. So I got 80,954 on the Honor 7X and 72,038 on the new Mobile G3. So not much difference here in these scores. Now these scores here, I just run them to give you an idea. These are not accurate for day-to-day usage, so just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We'll go ahead and clear everything out of here, and we'll get in with this test. I think right now is in optimal condition, ready to roll. Let's get started now. So that was the Honor 7X. Let's go into YouTube. was the Honor 7X. Let's go into calculator, 7X, calendar, 7X, clock, 7X, Google Plus. That was the 7X by a long shot. Let's go into camera. That was the Honor 7X took that one as well. Let's go to Amazon Shopping. So that was, not really sure. Y'all let me know in the comments below. Let's go into Instagram. It was the Honor 7X. Let's go into the Play Store. That was close, but the Honor 7X took that overall. Let's go ahead and go into settings. Let's go into Snapchat. That was the Honor 7X. Let's go into Twitter. That is the Honor 7X. Let's go into Periscope. So right now, a landslide for the Honor. Honor once again. Let's go in Temple Run 2. Okay, so it's apparent here, in this test here, it looks like that the Honor 7X is pretty much walking away. Now, honestly, just using these phones day to day, you're not going to tell that big of a difference. Now, you see right there was kind of a landslide here, open this app right here, between the two devices. But I got to be honest when I say that both of them are still very solid. Even though the new Mobile G3 seems to be a bit slower, opening these apps, it's still very solid. Let's go into Subway Surfer. And so, it took that's kind of what I was saying about I pushed them at the same time. This one here starts up first. This has a little bit of a delay, just the way it is sometimes. So, yeah, it starts up first there on the Honor 7X, and it's kind of trailing behind there, of course, on the new Mobile G3. So, it's one of them things. Let's go into Dead Trigger. And but a little bit slow starting up there. So we'll see what happens here, which one's ready to play, and all that good stuff. So it's already ready to play here on the Honor 7X, and now this one here catches up. So let's go ahead right now, and we'll play just for a second here to show you how gameplay is here on the Honor 7X. So let's go ahead and let it load up here, and we'll play it for a couple of minutes and see how it works out on both phones. Go ahead and heal ourselves there. Now the phone, it feels very, very fluid here, just by spinning around. Seems to be very, very smooth. Let's go ahead and go up through here. And yeah, just by gliding around here, it seems to be very, very smooth and fluid. I'm sorry, I had it tilted there. Looking off screen. So you can tell here that it's a very, very smooth experience here on the Honor 7X. No problem whatsoever. Go back home here. Now we'll play it for a moment here on the new Mobile G3. Turn up the volume a bit as well. Now the speaker here is on the left, so it's easier to cover up here with your hand. But here, pinning around here is also super smooth. No drop frames, no problems here again whatsoever. Just very seamless and really no drop frames. So there you go. I mean, very, very smooth gameplay here on both these devices while playing Dead Trigger. So let's go ahead and go back home here, and we will reopen these apps up here at the same time. Now, it really don't matter, which one's faster. It's mainly for just seeing how RAM management is, seeing how you got 4 gigabytes of RAM here and 3 gigabytes of RAM here on the Honor 7X. Let's go ahead and start that now. Both were open. That was the 7X. Subway Surfer. There we go. I'm not even going to say which one wins or loses. This is mainly just to see which one stays open in the background. Temple Run 2. Periscope. Twitter. Snapchat. Settings. Play Store. It's kind of a reload there, I think you would say there, but it's pretty close together. Instagram, put them together. Let's go into Amazon. Kind of a reload there on the 7X. Let's go into Google Plus. Button was open. Clock. Reload on the 7X. Calendar. Calculator. YouTube. Reload there on the new Mobile G3. And sometimes on this phone here, it does this. When you go back into it again, it's just white screen. Go to library, it's a white screen. Subscriptions, it's just a white screen. That's happened on this phone several times. You get out of it, go back into it, and there you go again. So it can have that happen a few times. And back into the Bible here again, and we'll see. It's going to be the Honor 7X. So gameplay was equally both good on both devices, so no issues there whatsoever. But I will say that, you know, both of them are really solid devices. Both of them are $200 a piece. But I gotta say the overall winner is the Honor 7X. I mean, the Honor 7X is solid. You know, the speaker quality sounds a bit better. The cameras are a bit better as well. You do, however, have a front-facing flash on the new G3, which is very, very nice to have that feature. And the phone is just very beautiful to look at. The color they went with and the way this thing is designed is just awesome. I love the way it looks. You know, it's whenever, if I had to pick, I mean, an overall phone that I like more, it's kind of a draw because I like using them both. I mean, they're both awesome devices. Everyday usage for both of them here are very solid. No issues. I would carry either one every day of the week, no problem whatsoever. And now on the bottom here, you do see that the Honor does have a headset jack, while the new Mobile G3 does not. So that might be a deal breaker for some of y'all. But I gotta say that you've seen the speed test comparison there. So I could recommend either one for $200 price tag. I believe they're both solid and well worth the money. So if this was helpful and informative in any way, hit that like button. Any questions or comments you may have, leave it below. I'll get back with you as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I would appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.